He just did hours and hours and hours of it with me. And so did a lot of other people. And there's a, like, you know, I love MMA again. And that's
Yeah.
really, really crazy.
Well, that's great. So again, I'm talking. What's that?
Oh, I just said I was mad.
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
So real quick again to people out there watching, I'm talking to Brittney Elkin, who fought in PFL 4 in Atlantic City against Claressa Shields. Well, Claressa Shields, it's Shields, right? Claressa Shields?
Claressa Shields, yeah.
Say it again?
Claressa Shields, yeah.
Claressa
She spelled
Shields.
her name weird too.
Yeah, I saw that. And so how are your spirits now? Like how do you feel now?
I'm so proud of myself. Like, I think I handled the main event spot really well. I handled the fight well. I listened to game planning. I came back from injury and came back from all that and still was able to go against an Olympian.
Two-time gold medalist.
Yeah, and this is the second Olympian I faced. It just makes me feel like I can face anyone and give them a wonderful fight. And I worry to not perform well. Win. I hate losing, so bad. I wish I could have won. But I want to win again, I want to go again. And this one's kind of still a little lumpy, but everything will heal well. And I hope I get another chance. I hope there's a Claressa versus Britt number 2. Maybe elbows, who knows, because she could throw them too, and she likes to talk a lot. So maybe and I might have to hold accountable to fight me again one day. So,
Well, I mean, you won 2 out of the 3 rounds. Everybody, no one could dispute that. You took her to the ground. You did what you were supposed to do. You said they call her the GWOAT, and then you said, well, they could call me my title, the high-level jiu-jitsu girl, which I thought was kind of funny.
Yeah, because they keep their, she's the boxing champion. They call me because they gave purple belt. Brittany spelled wrong. It's just like, I guess I'm just the high. I don't know. I'm the girl that's supposed to lose. That's what I was.
Can I say? I always ask. I'm Italian and Greek, and we always go, can I ask you a question before we ask the question?
Of course.
And people go, why do you do that? Just ask the question. But
yeah.
So here's the thing: Victoria, the Prodigy Lee, made her debut, right? 16 years old, Prodigy. CM Punk made his debut.
I just watched it.
Yeah. And he fought Mickey Gall. And the thing is about you just fought Claressa Shields. There's something memorable about you that I hope you take this and you could do something with it. Like Mickey Gall, I remember him. No putting down the woman who fought Victoria Lee, the Prodigy. And I even looked at it and I tried to remember, and it's almost like she was put in there to lose as well, because you said that's what you were supposed to do. But I think you won 2 of the 3 rounds, and there's just something very memorable about you that I think you can take and turn this into so many things. So I wrote a list of things that you should. I wrote a list that I think. So. I hope you try to get into public speaking. I hope you should go on Cameo.
I don't know what that is.
Okay, so Cameo is where people go, famous people go, and if a regular person wants to have a conversation with them, they pay you to have a conversation with you. Like Kevin from The Office. Yeah. Hey, you just fought the GWOAT. Why not? Try it.
Yeah, cool, I'll try it.
There's this thing called Patreon that a lot of comics are using, because I'm a therapist. I also try to be a coach in a lot of ways, but like more of trauma and grief. Try to get a TED Talk going. I want you to keep doing what you're doing, because eventually what's going to happen, can I tell you what's going to happen? There's going to be a female version. There's going to be I know, I'm a little weird. There's going to be a female version of Jake Paul, right? And
yeah.
And she's going to come out and she's going to want to challenge somebody. And then, boom, there you are. And then you make $500,000 or whatever, like these other guys are making. But that I just wanted to tell you that because, you know, you got to take this. I would take this opportunity and try to do something. You know, maybe train people. I don't know. What are your goals? Like, you know.
I guess I have like I'm trying to make a table book. I put up a little bit of comic stuff, but I write a ton of stick figure comics of my daily life, and I'm gonna try to make a table book. I have an underwear line that I bought the rights to, so it's called Camel No, and it's so it's an upside down camel, right? And it's got the camel no is the camel humps are like this, and then the camel hello are like this, and the camel ho are like this. And it's for all the Insta models and all the OnlyFans models that want a little help. I got that underwear line that is going to be coming out. I'm starting, and I have a couple of things that I'm working on, but I like your ideas, and I like to have a little bit of humor and fun, and I'm trying to you know, I am a good person. I really pride myself in trying to be a good person. And their efforts, and I'm trying to raise a good son. And so things like motivational speaking and helping people follow their dreams, I have done small amounts of in like seminars. I plan to do maybe more. I'm taking over the general manager position at the arena, so I'm hosting a ton of events as like the promoter talks to me. So I'm trying to make, you know, I get to work right with the commission, trying to make better fights for fighters and trying to do things like that. So I'm trying to be a networking person in that field. So I think that I can do a lot of things, and I'm not gonna let, like, it doesn't get me down. I had a wonderful fight. I want to have another one. And
you beat her 2 out of 3 rounds, and if there were elbows there,
see, let's keep talking. So yeah, that's what it makes a great fight, is that when you have a great fight, you always have the what if this happened too. So I like comedy. I actually would like to do some comedy things. I just need a couple lessons.
You need a couple lessons?
Yeah, I like having fun. I mean, I need to learn how to, like, you have to keep a, a small entertaining thing when you're telling a story. I know there's a technique to it, instead of just standing up there and be like, your shoes are smelly. You want
to do stand up. You want to do stand up.
I like to explore creative techniques. I like to read. I read a lot about old Chinese martial arts because I'm just into it. I'm still finding out what I like most, but I also enjoy fighting. So it's I think I could do those things. That opens my mind to new ideas.
How much do you feel like do you have a plan in mind of when you want to retire from fighting, or
I was retired?
Yeah, I know, but you came back.
Yeah, I don't know. It depends on the opportunity in front of me. I'm probably not going to retire from like professional. Body says no, because you can do that well into a different, older age. You know what I mean? So I probably don't have plans to stop anytime in my mental future. And with MMA, I guess if I take incredible fights, that's a fight-to-fight decision, because sometimes you'll break your arm in 3 places and take 8 months to heal, So I right now I'm not retired. Who knows about my next fight, but I'm really having fun again in sparring. I'm having fun.
Well, that's good. I could tell you got a great spirit.
Open-minded.
You're open-minded. I'm gonna kill Spectrum. Not actually, but I'm gonna have to. I upgraded my internet.
I know, it's been cutting off this entire time.
Yeah, but I upgraded it.
On my side, I've been trying to.
Well, I'm gonna upgrade it again. I'm gonna go after this interview. I'm gonna upgrade it again.
It's my fault. I mean, it might be my fault.
It is your fault. It's completely your fault. And I didn't want to say anything, but thank you for owning up to it. So it's a joke. Uh, so you want to get
I
in?
know.
I know, I know. See, there's like a delay, and that's killing me. Um, so you want to
I
get
know. I'm
into?
sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's probably my fault. It's probably my fault. I have a question for you. I don't know if it's Twitter or Instagram. It's one of them where the main shot is that your stomach? Is that actually your stomach? Do you know the picture I'm talking
Yeah.
about? Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of dedication.
It was right before. That's a little old. But when I go on a cut, it looks similar. I get like this intense, cool six pack.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was a thing. I was a swimmer through my whole childhood from like first grade to senior year. And then I had a baby. So I got that separation. And then I was young enough to heal. So I get this like really cool six pack, you know. I think it's neat. But yeah, that is me. That is my body.
Well, that's a lot of dedication for sure. And so, no, no.
No. I used to model like for fitness stuff, and that was a fitness modeling shoot that we did.
I could see that. Yeah, I was thinking I was going to recommend that too, but um, I didn't. But I was going to. So you want to actually do stand up? You think stand up?
I mean, I like comedy. I go I have a lot of funny things that I was on tour for 5 years, and I feel like I'm always on like stand up with my friends, going and trolling each other and being funny and witty. But I would have to explore it more. I have a lot of friends that do it, and it's something that intrigues me. But I would feel fear, and then that funny, like when you step out of your bounds, you always feel like a little insecure, and I like to laugh, and I like to like be before they meet me, and yeah, it would be fun to be a comic. Would I be good at it? We'll see.
Well, it would take like anything else. You'd have to. I actually know a really good comedy coach over there in New York City. Um, that I
Oh,
could,
really?
yeah, I could tell you about him. Also, for me, failure, like, so my bio is, I was a regular guy and became homeless. A lot of issues, a lot of problems, and then fought my way back. And now I'm a therapist. But I used to be a stand-up comedian. And I tried out for America's Got Talent. I got rejected. I tried out for a Last Comic Standing, rejected. Showtime at the Apollo, which was my favorite, got rejected. And The Apprentice, I got rejected. But you keep moving forward, right? You just keep moving forward. So, yeah, you should. If you want, you could tell me some of your jokes off the thing, and I could see if you could tweak them, because I still write jokes.
I usually try to be like a light sarcasm, and that's what I do in my stick figure comics. So like exploring jokes through verbiage. I have like some old dad jokes, and I would have to like scenario set them up in some funny ways, because I mean that's what I want to learn is like I have a lot of funny things that I think them up in context to make an audience captivated, is what I'm curious about. And like that's I think I could explore that personally, because I feel like I have like clever thinking, but I would want to be good at it. So I'd want to like journal it out and learn how to captivate an audience in short term words, because people usually have like short attention spans. So you want to be good at that too. So I applaud the people that are. Oh, if I would be, I just want to try in like a mirror.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it. Who's that MMA fighter? He became a stand-up comedian. Brandon Schaub. Brandon
Oh, he's
Schaub.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I watch his stuff, and he was a comedian, and now he's a huge podcaster,
Yeah, he's
a
famous.
fighter. So who are some of your so who are some of the people you enjoy watching fight?
I've been to so many different comedy acts live in Denver. I haven't been to one in a long time. You're putting me on the spot, but some of my friends do them. I watch some of my friends down in Tucson. Some of my coaches show me the podcasts on them. I don't have like a in particular favorite. You going back to like jokes, like I prefer jokes like Mitch Hedberg throws in my personal head, but I obviously I haven't been to a Mitch Hedberg.
No, no. See, this is why I'm going to choke Spectrum.
Kind of spontaneity, just left joke.
No, no, I wasn't asking your favorite
Is it my
comedian.
fault?
No, 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 no. What I was asking
Oh.
was who's your favorite fighter?
Oh, favorite fighter, God. So many fighters. Who's my favorite fighter? Are we talking women, men, any like I have just so much respect for so many of them. I really fell off of like watching fighting so much. I love watching Gary Tonin fight. She's a favorite, she's a friend too, and Valentina are always like my go-tos. I only watch Friends anymore. That sounds sucky. I fell off of the sport until I just regained into it. So I'm like a noob again, on a fan noob. So I'm gonna start refanning again. Like when I retired before, I just disconnected and went more into my career of like I wanted money. So I had to fall out, and I trained for and so I just fell off because all the following of the sport costs money too. So sorry that I fell off of being a fan for a minute. I just am friends now with a whole ton of fighters, and I'm a fan of them. I don't really have a favorite.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's totally fine. So what are your plans? So what are you doing now? So now that you got this moment, right? And it's fresh.
What am I gonna do next?
Because I'm going too slow. I'm talking too slow, so you're beating me. Yes. What are you gonna do next?
I'm gonna go to training starting tomorrow. I train a lot. I'm gonna take over my clients at the arena, and I'm gonna host a bunch of shows this month and next month with open vacancy. I might go Gillette. I might do a seminar at my school and open up some options while I'm on the road taking my son home. But yeah, mostly I'm going to be working events in Philadelphia and training with my team, hopefully getting another fight, and I get to spend 3 weeks with my son, so that's about it.
Okay, well, that's great. And so I hope I wish you continued success. Your hair looks great without the scrunchie, but if that's the way you want to go, that's fine. Because I see you're about to use the scrunchie, but that's a personal preference. That's up to you. Yeah. So I wish you success. I hope we can talk again, and in the future.
We will.
Yeah.
You saved in my phone now.
Yeah. And if you need any type of comedy advice, I'd be glad to do it. And also, you should maybe think about doing a podcast as well. Like you probably have contacts with people that people would be very interested.
That would be smart.
Yeah. So, because now you're Brittney Elkin, you know what I mean? You've always been Brittney Elkin, but now you're Brittney Elkin.
Yeah.
So, but hey,
no
yeah, no S. But it was really nice meeting you. I'm gonna put up your Instagram and Twitter, and I want you to know that I'm doing a podcast with Jill Nicolini. She's actually pretty big in New York.
Okay.
And I'm doing that in July, and she gets about 700,000 to 2 million streams. And I'm going to mention you because I'm doing these podcasts. So when I do her podcast, I can promote
I'll
that.
get on a better internet.
What's that?
Okay.
Oh, you mean
I'll
you
get on
do?
a better internet. Oh, you're gonna
I'm going to mention
Yeah,
you by
you can
name.
talk to me again.
I'm going to mention you by name,
Awesome.
I'm going to, well, I'm going to get a better internet too. And I want to thank you for doing the interview, and I appreciate it. And I'm really sorry that my eyebrows look like two caterpillars that look like they're about to mate, but that's just how they were built. So
Mine too.
yeah, you have really nice eyebrows. You got the little arc.
Each other.
Yeah, you got the arc thing going on there. So, but it was really nice. It was a pleasure to meet you, and continued success. And hopefully we talk soon. And thank you for taking the time. Really appreciate it.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you so much.
All right. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.
Bye.